goodness. So yeah, this was some sort of park out in Holbrook. You see the troughing coming over here, and that is not erosion. That's fucking built like that. I'll show you why. Because they had live well tanks up here like they did in Holbrook, but these are smaller. And look at the seam. It runs all the way down this fucking ridge here. And it's got the same MO as every other seam we've seen. It's got the layer that is gemstone that cracked. That's why it's eroding right there. Like I said, there's maybe 2 inches of erosion, but not a lot. This is a different kind of damage. It sure as hell isn't erosion. But you can see the seeding in here, all of it's mortared the same way. And then you can see the overlaying and the final touch, like kind of underlayment. Before. But this is rounded like we would do today. Running troughing and stuff through making Six Flags look all like nature and have a little running fucking creek coming down here and draining into a little live pool with fucking who knows starfish and shit in it. But you can see this one down here was a live pool. So was that one. Right there. Just little ones. The ones we found in Holbrook were massive. And you can see the scenery is built. Now you have the rock face, and that's why it's textured like this to make it look, like some of this does look there that we've already explored. I haven't taken you over on this side. Seamus, I've been over here a little bit, not much. I wanted to point out what we discovered over here while we're at it, because here's, I think, the biggest live tank in the place. It's got a tree, a couple trees. Down there it comes in and does a big old fucking thing in here, and then comes whooshing down, and then you got a waterfall. Now what they blew off over here, I don't know, because there is a big chunk of this fucking missing off the top, of course. That was more gemstone than the crystalline base, and the gemstone would take the concussion. That's what they were trying to get anyways, because that's where all the effigies were. They were all gemstones. And that's why we're walking around picking up little tiny pieces of turtle shell everywhere. It's like, damn. snake coming around with the tail. We'll have to get over on the other end and look. Because I've been looking a little bit and I'm seeing some similarities again everywhere we're looking. And we have seen this in Utah and out in Wyoming and places that were set up land and seascape, and they weren't blown off the top. You could, fuck, we walked them. We walked over there and kicked their rocks too. How you doing, Amy? On the sunset. Yeah, I want to see the waterfall over here. I don't want to step on this shit because it doesn't look like it's very secure. I know it'd probably hold an elephant, but I don't like heights, and that's pretty high. That little cave indentions all the way down that. I'm like, well, that's definitely fucking designed to put the trough and then it curves back in to that bottom there. Anyway, yeah, they blew the skin right off of this shit. You can still see and get an essence of what it was at some point. We had a big scene going on over here. They had all kinds of stuff going on over there with the pedestals and shit. But this whole area is like a little park of, I can only imagine. It's sad that our higher learning institutions have chosen to fear losing their funding, so they don't share this information with the public, but they fully aware of it. Try to talk Nobel to them one time, real quick. Oh God. Okay, so nobody missed it. We just can't talk about it. I'm like, well, see, did that hurt? It hurt me because I thought I had a Nobel coming. I was like, fuck, I'm standing in a live well tank. And it was, like I said, it was much bigger. And I'm sure we got footage of it up there. And Mike's elephant. It was right there at that, in that region right there. So, anyway. I was like, fuck, man, look, these are live well tanks. They're just full of dirt and trees. Shattered remnants of what used to be. That's easy. Hey, don't get me started. Sun's about to go down a little bit. Pretty up here. This was so man-made. It goes all the way down. It's a straight line. It's done well. I'm not picking it. I'm just saying, oh my God, I sure as hell see it. Of course I wouldn't pick it. This was exploded at one point. And it's still here. It's very strong. It's strong enough to stand on it and not have a problem. But I see every construction joint in this thing for what it is, and I can pick it apart. Look at everything is rimmed like this because it was built and built up and built up in stages, dude. I'm like, fuck yeah, it was. It is so evident when you're up here. And I like to ask who missed this shit. Nobody missed it. I I was right. Nobody missed it. Graham Hancock didn't miss it. They're paid to fucking keep it a secret. That's been confirmed to me by fucking University of Arizona. With Mike as my witness and the creator. No, I ain't gonna lie about that shit. Fucking try to get yourself a fucking uh, award for discovering this shit. And it's not hard to fucking find yourself something amazing up here with an inscription if you're looking. I saw what happened of it being angel. It's all in that huge ass turtle that it's on my fucking shorts up there on my post section. He'd been running that over the lawnmower for 9.5 years before he started looking at shit differently. And what's he say? He hit him like a rock in the face. You should have seen his eye. He's like, and he just helped me right back. It sure as fuck, man. That man wrestled that turtle up into his truck, brought it up. I was like, 9.5 years ago, running that over with a fucking lawnmower. He told me one day, he said, I was like walking in my yard, I was all upset that you had cool rocks. I wish I had cool rocks. And I started looking, started finding these little hexagon rocks. And they were not that little. You could see, I mean, they were about like that big hexagons, and some of them were big, some of them were little. And then we noticed they had little numbers on them. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? We started finding piles of them, and then we started finding pieces of turtle and all kinds of snake, and we found those 2 snakes that he had been letting the horses kick. But the horse kick turned out to be Snake Mountain. I'm like, what the fuck? We rolled it over, and it's this big old snake wrapped around itself with the curly tail. I'm like, damn, dude. Made with little hexagons, just like the turtle. I mean, fucking little hexagons stacked to make the base, and then they put a skin over it and shot it with a fucking magnetron, like a clay baking. They would do that, and there's a sculpture today with clay. They would bake it, and fucking that would be it. Well, they hit it with the magnetron and made it fucking perma. And it's beautiful, but, and they kept that from us. You think it was lost? It's not lost. It's hidden. I thought it was lost. It's not lost, it's hidden. It's actually hidden. There's a big difference, I guess, when you're looking for a Nobel for discovering planet-changing information. Anyway, I wanted y'all to see that. I don't want to run the battery out before the sun goes down. There's a lot of curiosities to fucking... I keep finding pieces like this. You tell me that's not a piece of a fucking turtle shell. Just a little segment. And they're all over the place. Like, look right next... Come on, Cam. Right next to it. Got segmented. The same... Yeah, it got cooked. But you can still see... There was a design in a lot of this shit. Before it got hit with a fucking nuke. Every now and again you'll be walking along and one will grab your attention, and it's like, and I'll look at it and go like this, and Seamus nod his head like, yeah, I've seen that old man. He's got better eyes than I do. And sometimes you can't see these things. That's, just like the fucking head you got. It's the angle you're looking at. How does the shadow hit? You pick these things up and you start rotating them, all of a sudden they got 3 different patterns on them. And you can still see them laying around. and it's just shattered. Utter destruction. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, my friend? Out walking around in this fucking what used to be amazing little playground here. Still is. I'm having a good time. I want to go to bed too. I walked on this today. I've noticed that this was definitely a water area going on with live well tanks and shit, and drainage and the whole thing. Real evident in the structure of it. Everything's so fucking crazy. There's trouble. Somebody lost a muffler, Glenn. Then somebody shot it like 5 or 6 times. I was like, that sucks. Those things are expensive. It ain't blown out either, man. I was like, fuck, I might want to. Yeah, that's a good shot. Then I had one family down here today. They was traipsing around for about 10 minutes. We had to bring the dogs in. Other than that, they got free reign over this motherfucking place. They don't go far. Kid's not a real big fan of it. Little girl likes it. Get the fucking ribbing in that. Pareidolia in my ass. That's a piece of fucking sculpting. See that kind of shit and more out here all over the damn place. Fucking cracked and exploded. Gemstone stuff everywhere. I'll say it again. I wish Polly was here. She could tell us what this shit is. She'd let me know what's pareidolia and not. What you gonna do, Kev? Huh? You chasing my rock? Are you excited? You trying to chase the rock, Kev? Kev wants to chase the rock. It's got little flowers in it. It's man-made bullshit. He doesn't know the difference. You can't hide that energy signature from me. Give a fuck. It's like a fingerprint, man. Guess who broke and entered over here and created all this man-made bullshit? Magnetron. Magnetron did it. See how it works. Oh, Chico's pissed at you, dude. Pissed. Serious net issues. Hey, have you seen this one? I'm surprised. Not really surprised we got internet because they've been making fiber optic line, relaying that like fucking madmen across the world because they knew satellites were going to be useless someday. And I made a video. So see the Cherenkov radiation buildup?
No,
Ask Glenn how available food's going to be next week.
very, very available.
I'm sure he has some good wisdom towards that. He's talked himself dizzy about that one. I bet you it's probably not going to be nearly as available as it is this week. Call us crazy. We're old men. We could take it. I found somebody's legs yesterday. They had a foot on it, but the foot was blowed off. But you could still see the top of the foot over here on the live yesterday. I'm sure we'll find more interesting things here. Some really pretty gemstones. There were definitely segments of other things. You can start seeing in certain light the patterns in them. Like I said, right now is a good time to see some of this stuff because the way the light hits it brings it out really well. It ain't pareidolia I'm looking at, motherfuckers. That's really a pattern in that shit. It's beautiful stuff. It's fucking beautiful. You turn it that way, it's a totally different fucking pattern. It's all squared and intricate inside. Like that is rippled. Completely different. Depending on what angle you're looking at it. I can only imagine before it was exploded and eroded by thousands of years of sand blowing across it, how beautiful this fucking place was. The intricacy of some of the fucking things we were making just makes you sit down and be like, damn, that's impressive. I don't care if it was made in a mold. That mold is impressive. That mold took a while to make. Evening, Brenda. And look how fast. We've driven thousands of miles across, and we're seeing, do you see the same repeating ridges, same hump and fucking walkway, and hump and walkway, double hump, and Mr. Nipple up top, who's definitely a battle turtle. And you fucking roll back over, there's another fucking sea turtle with a fucking walkway. Boom, little tiny turtle, fucking walkway, turtle. Fucking walkway, turtle, fucking hump in the middle, another fucking, I don't know what the hell that is on the end. We've seen this pattern. Here it goes again, turtle, fucking just right there. Right here, you got your single, and there's your double, Here's your walkway. Here's your fucking little guy and the bigger turtle. It repeats everywhere I look. All the way up to fucking Casper, Wyoming. And you can't unsee it once you see it. You just can't unsee it. It just gets bigger and more grand. And in those, there's huge tunnels that still carry water. They still have operating machinery below them. And some of these tunnels lead all the way up into fucking Flagstaff. The ones in Flagstaff lead all the way out to fucking Holbrook. And they have to close them because people get lost in them. Well, fuck yeah, because that's not the only place they go. See? They're attached to the cities below these things that these things are powering. The actual root of why the University of Arizona isn't allowed to talk about it. I don't think they're even aware. That's just myth. Funny we followed myth with an energy signature. This one. Little flower pattern and everything I pick the fuck up. Repeating itself throughout the matrix of every little fucking piece of goddamn hard shit I've picked up for a while. The only thing in possession of I have and seen that is actually a real fucking stone is the one that Josh gave me, or three actually that Josh gave me from South Dakota, Black Hills, petrified wood. I can't find a flower in it. I didn't find those. Well, it is Nipple Mountain. Jesus brought that to my attention. I can't unsee it. And you can totally see this little square thing right here in this rock, and there's a little pattern going across it, but it's exploded. You know what was it? I don't fucking know, but you can see the inscription still in it. Look at how intricate some of them are. But you got to catch it in the right, or you're just not going to see it. That's another quality of this. And they carried it through on the petroglyphs, of course. The people that were doing this, when we destroyed this shit, started writing the story about it on the petroglyphs. And that's why they're able to shift shapes, because that's something we've been doing for a long time. We ain't been primitive, man. We were the ones doing this shit. And they want us thinking we were dumb. And nobody was dumb out here. Just, we were, and still are amazing. They just don't want us to know how fucking amazing we can be. It scares them, freaks them out when we start doing our thing. We built all that. Everything you're fucking looking at. And it generates electricity. It's crystalline. It's gemstone. It's all polarized. Like a monofilament with that energy signature through it. It looks like an Audi. Okay. It sure does. It does kind of look a little bit like an Audi. See, I didn't recognize it because mine's an innie. Just saying. I ain't looking at the Audi very much. I've seen nipples more than I've seen Audis. Oh shit. Sure is pretty. That man-made bullshit makes for a good sunset backdrop. Nothing else. Oh my god. Telling you, man, when I fucking discovered how big we were getting with this shit, I started throwing up. It blew my mind so much. That wasn't long before I met you. I got physically ill when I figured out that we made these. I was like, twice in one day. It was rough, bro. Oh, shit. And now I'm just looking at it in awe. Because it's fucking amazing what we used to do, dude. Yeah. Happy first and shit. It does seem to bounce back to spring a little. I got my coat on. I ain't running around out here. I got my sweats. I ain't running around out here in shorts and shit today. What's up, Vegas? How you doing? Yeah, it's chilly today. Here's a culprit. Are you collecting? How you know you're not collecting uranium? Oh, okay. I mean, just because it sticks to a magnet doesn't mean it's iron. That's what he's trying to see, he says. Okay. Come stand down here. He may be nuking my trailer here soon. I'm not sure what's going on. Hi, Gifford. Hi, little baby. Who's your princess? Here's the Princess of Darkness and little Prince Albert over here. Yeah, it is like completely empty out here most of the time. Yeah, it's supposed to be real windy tomorrow. I'm hoping they change the projected forecast. Either way, I'm thinking we're probably gonna pop into the Apache tribe, see how they're doing, and then into the Walmart. There's a whole list of things we need, and water. We're gonna need water tomorrow. But I want to be here Friday morning anyway, so I intend to come back. But we're only like 8 miles from where we've been, and then from there it's only about 11 miles to fucking Walmart, so about 20 miles from Walmart, I guess, doing the math. It's not bad. And we'll have to fill up water too. So we're down to it. Windy there tomorrow too. They're saying Friday though, it's supposed to stop being windy. here. Anyway. Kiff don't let you get too far away when he's outside. He's still getting comfortable with the big outdoors. He's a big wimp. Her, she'll sit out here all day. You gotta talk her into coming in. That's funny. And she'll just sit in front of the RV for the most part. But you gotta keep an eye on her. She will run off. Not too far, but I mean, you know, I can't see her. She's over the edge somewhere. Oh yeah, man, it's really nice. As long as I'm out here, they're good. She ain't gonna go anywhere anyway. And when we call, she comes right back. So she doesn't really get too far. But she's a lot. This motherfucker here, dude. He ain't going nowhere. He's like, you go back in the house? I couldn't get in the house. You go back in the house? Door shut. She's kind of pacing me to get back in the house. She's a little bitch. I could die out here. Poor Kiff. So I intend to be back here tomorrow night, even though I got a full day planned. We're only fucking 20 minutes away from Walmart. And the fucking water fill up. I couldn't find a truck stop down here. They don't have a Lowe's. What, you want to replace stick? That one's charred up. Tastes nasty, don't it? Yep, she's a little princess to darkness. It's funny when they get together, they're usually nose to butt. They fucking look like a yin and yang dog set. Nah, they don't have Flying J or any of that down there in Verde. Like I said, it's alright. We're going to be out of milk and stuff too. We are out of stuff. I should re-up some food. We're going to need gas for the generator if I want to work. And I hadn't planned on leaving until I used the oxygen because I only got a couple hours of oxygen. But I guess we're going to do that Friday because it's supposed to be windy tomorrow all day, starting early. Friday it's supposed to be windy, but it doesn't start getting windy till like 6 o'clock is what they're saying. I'm counting on it because I want to have some pipes before I get up there on Saturday. I don't want to go up there without any pipes. I've got enough other stuff to then. If hopefully it's not going to be windy on Saturday, so I can blow glass while we're there. I'll just get up there early, set up blowing glass, rope it all off, and work there too. And then Sunday it's supposed to be a nice day. I'd like to be back out here. I like this spot in the world. It's nice. It's fucking quiet. The dogs can run around, and I ain't gotta be up all night wondering the fuck was that noise. Same swap meet, yes, sir. Yeah, I don't have any pipes. That's the problem. I sold them all last time we were there. The vendor that was selling pipes bought all mine. He said his American vendor was a dick, and he hasn't bought off of him for a long time. I was like, well, hi, I'm Catfish. I'm a dick, but my prices are pretty low. So I gave him the same price I would have gave any of the fucking head shops in anywhere I go, you know. And he was like, "Damn, dude." And I know I gave him a good deal. I got me a couple $100. That's all I needed for what I had, and I didn't have to drive to Prescott. Fucking bonus. That's another hour away. One way. I was looking at staying in Prescott for a while, and I found out another thing about their flea market up there. You got to pay for 3 days, and it's $45 for all 3 days. But it is a real busy flea market, so I'm kind of glad we didn't go. But I would like to have some pipes and stuff made by Friday. That way, when I run, I can go up, and I'm intending to blow real early on Friday and eat up the oxygen to leave Seamus sitting right the fuck here. And tomorrow, while I'm in town, I'm gonna verify if they have oxygen down here at this Ace. Uh, that way, I can go into town, grab fucking oxygen, and be back out here in about an hour. And we can blow glass the rest of the day on Friday and have some enough oxygen for Saturday and Sunday if I get to work. Yeah, we'll be on tomorrow, hun. Get you some sleep. We're going to go see the local Apache tribe up here tomorrow. See if they got anybody around to talk to. See what's happening. I see they got a greenhouse up here. Whole project, greenhouse stuff with the tribe. So they ain't gonna be fucking affected too harshly if they're growing their own food like that. They are happy as fuck, dude. Yep. Hear that owl in the distance? Uh huh. He's talking to you, Chico. I'm not going to the casino. But yeah, their offices are right there. We've been before. I'm going to go in again. Knock on the door. See if I can talk to their culture guy or culture lady. There's an Apache lady too. I want to talk to her because she's separate from um, the I'm not sure how you Yavapai. There's a Yavapai culture and an Apache culture officer. I want to talk to both of them. So I got some info for the Apache. I'm wondering if she can cross-reference with her tribe in Oklahoma, where we found the snakehead. It's really nice, vigorous. Getting to see flocks of birds fly by and explore this shit out here. It's been a nice couple days, man. A break away from, I mean, in Cottonwood, this entire lot would be full of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It could be out here. They have a pamphlet. I've seen it. I know they do. I know they do. I've seen it too.
Chico.
I've told you what I think about that whole bunch of shit right there too. That's one reason I'm kind of thinking I might want to swing back by here and see how these people are doing.
I'm getting mad metal in this sand too. Up here.
Do what?
I'm getting mad metal in this sand too.
Mm-hmm. How you know you ain't collecting uranium in your little jars, dude?
Mm-hmm. Because uranium is fair. And anyways, it's not the raw uranium's not much of a radiation problem.
Mm-hmm.
More of a toxic problem.
Sure is pretty.
Let's wash my hands. Chico!
He's
Little.
I know he's out here causing a ruckus, man. Kid just can't leave it alone. He's checking the metal content of the dirt around here and comparing it with the dirt over there. Telling you, bro, we're kind of thorough out here. It's his fault. He keeps me on my toes and shit.
Tell him, Chico.
Oh, fucker.
Tell him.
We're out looking for flowers and rocks, seeing if we made it or not. That's how we fill our day here. It's been a wonderful little adventure right here. This is a nice little adventure park, I'll tell you. And the dogs love it. The kids are happy.
Look at
it. Never stop being that kid, man.
Chico.
Tell you, I look at you like my big brother because fucking I'm just started on this. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. We're getting the reticular rays going on. I'm just getting started on this magnet thing.
Very pretty,
Hmm?
Very pretty out here.
Uh-huh. all the different bird calls and shit out here all day long. It's just like being in nature. Every now and again, you hear somebody ripping down that road like they're going somewhere in a hurry, and you see them shoot out this side
Breaking their
and
car.
go on down that way.
Breaking their car on the wall.
I know, man. They in a hurry. Oh, here comes one of them coming back right now. Speaking of which,
That fact above the sun is pretty cool. Little pinkish.
mm-hmm.
Chico is so happy that it's inside.
The unicorn appreciates it. I had her run. I looked at Shavis. I was like, well, let's see if she still runs. I hadn't started in about 3 days. Turned right over. I was like, yeah, we got a nice battery in there for the car. The fucking house batteries. I got to get it exchanged too. It's under warranty. Fuck, it's newer than my other one was. And speaking of which, next coffee pot I sell goes towards my fucking extended warranty on this. Still got about 2 weeks. I definitely want to extend that warranty. That's a third fucking generator I've gotten off of the fucking original purchase. Just extend the warranty for 2 years, man. I'm telling you. And you use the fuck out of that thing. It's been. Oh, here it comes. There might be 2 of them. Dude, that motherfucker's cooking too down that road. It's funny. They're going out to nature like they're in a hurry to get somewhere. If it's Harbor Freight, I'd be willing to extend my extended warranty. Only Harbor Freight, though. Because them motherfuckers stick to their warranty.
Thinking breakfast again.
Are you?
Yeah. What do you think?
Pancakes and sausage and eggs.
Hash brown? Or
Oh, hash browns. Hash browns. Hash browns.
Hash brown?
Hash browns.
Okay.
Hash browns. Hash browns. Careful you don't shave your finger. For God's sake, dude. I should draw him a map. Swing camps all around me. That was going on up in Cottonwood. It was making my cowboy friend feel uneasy. He had these swingers trying to talk him into
If you turn on the generator, it's getting really dirty.
having themselves a little threesome. That's when I had to leave the scene. I was like, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, y'all. Oh, shit. About out of battery juice, bud. So you gotta go in the morning. We're gonna need generator juice and milk and water. Have a good night, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. He said we're gonna have a full day tomorrow. I like how it goes from orange to blue to orange and then pink. I gotta get this plugged in.
There you go. It's called leave the situation.
Fucking Chico. Oh my God. He's pissed at fucking Kif because Kif won't let him bump him. Ring. Alright, we're at 15%.
I forgot we had that.
Huh?
I did forget we had that.
We have a couple of them. So it's sure. Oh, look at him too. Shutting all the windows. Starting to get cold. Watch your fingers, kid.
At the end there, don't hurry.
Yeah, I wouldn't hurry at all. Trust me. I've gouged parts of my hand out on those things before. They don't tickle. I guess when we go to Wally World, I'll exchange that fucking marine battery for another one. That thing doesn't last a couple hours now. It really is beautiful out here, Vigorous. It is fucking beautiful out here. It's very quiet out here. And it's not odd quiet. It's not eerie quiet. It's just quiet, like nature quiet. You can hear people a mile away coming up on your ass. You know, it's not eerie quiet. It's like just fucking you hear birds all day and shit. It's nice out here. Like I said, I see a lot of car traffic, but nobody stops up here. We had one couple with their 2 kids come up today for about 10 minutes. We had to pull the dogs in. He was like, sorry to bother you. I'm like, fuck, dude. Free park. So we just let dogs run loose. They're not vicious. I just didn't want them jumping on you and the kids because they're still puppies. And off they went. They had their time and they left, and we let dogs back out. It's just been like that, man. And it's been really nice being out here. I'm happy we came down to Camp Verde. Like I said, I'm glad we didn't have to go to Prescott. I was planning on going to Prescott to have to sell my pipes because there's a bunch of head shops down there. But fuck, man, I sold it to the vendor dude. Well, if you get yourself a chance, I would do this at least once a week for a day or so. Just wherever you're at, just find yourself somewhere to go. Apparently, there's a very popular spot down here, about 14 miles down this road. We have warm springs and hot springs and diving pools and stuff, but that gives you 14 miles of fucking place where nobody goes to hang out. And you know what I'm saying? Near a popular spot, you don't have to go to the popular spot. You know, find yourself some seclusion in nature if you can around you. I mean, there's nature everywhere we go.
Not like the cities take much space.
Yeah, you could drive outside the city. Take time to take a breath, because it's well worth it. Sometimes it's just a dirt spot, but it's a pretty dirt spot. And it's a secluded dirt spot. That's what I like. Care if we're in the middle of a field. And we've been in middles of fields out looking around, ain't nobody around. Just, yeah, you know. They're available. You just, sometimes you gotta drive a little extra to get away from people. And like I said, we're about 8, 9 miles from where we were vending. We're not that far away, really. It seems like it. It seems like we're 100 miles from anybody, but we're really, honestly, about 9 miles from where we were vending. I'm stoked. Like I said, we got to go into town. I want to visit the uh, natives in town. They're Apache. We've seen them before. Uh, just curious how they're doing. They're a casino tribe, but they do have a greenhouse project going on, which is, you know, in their benefit corner, I imagine. See if they eating good. But we need to go get water. We're running low on water and milk and all the essentials. So we'll go up into Cottonwood tomorrow too, because free dump, free refill on water, and Walmart up there. I was hoping to have pipes to sell, but I don't have pipes to sell. Go back up there, so we'll get there next week if I got pipes. Like I said, I should be able to work Friday and Saturday and Sunday this week. Anyways, I got pipes to make. I am too, and I've been researching them a little bit. I know who to ask for because I want to talk to two different people when we're there. Oh, hi from Arizona. You get two sunsets today. Welcome to the corner.
Crazy dog.
Her human is totally spiked out. Arf. Oh my goodness. This human is fucking whack. Look at her go. Oh my god, she got the zoomies, dude. The zoomy barking zooms. There's something wrong with that dog. She got the zoomies, but Chica's in the way. It's funny. She stops for him. She realizes that she'll run him over. She's very thoughtful in her insanity for a dog. Well, I was born in LA, but we're in the middle of Arizona right at the moment. We travel around a lot. How convenient. See that light right there? That's the entrance to the place. It's only a couple of miles away. He said we're pretty close to civilization. You can actually see fucking Jerome behind him in on the mountain back there. Maybe if my camera, yeah, you can see a little bit of it. That's Jerome back there off to the left. It's on the side of that mountain. Maybe there. Should have been in bed 4 hours ago. I have a video on my post section of me and my beard up there. Jonathan clipped out of one of my longs that you need to look at to help you relax and get you some sleep if you're having problems sleeping. Yeah, I heard about that a few years ago. I used to advise Senator Davis out of North Carolina. I've seen a few mystery lights out here just flying around. They seem to be concentrated off to my left late at night. That you think they're planes, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, nope, that's not a plane. But nothing like loop. So yeah, I'm pretty aware of the geopolitics. There's 180 nations right now fixing to try to kill 3/4 of the population on the globe. Everybody's all acting pissed and shooting missiles. Nobody's pissed off at anybody. This has been scripted. I've laid it out item for item since 2014 for a long time now, and I stopped sounding crazy last year. A lot less crazy every day now. Because I've been talking about how the world is going to cheer as Russia, China, and North Korea nuclear strike us simultaneously. And we're pretty busily making everybody hate us. We're right there. Yeah, hell, that's good enough sleep. It's about what I get, 4 to 6 hours. I'm pretty early to bed though. See, I'm gonna get this pancake in my belly, and the sun's gonna set, and I'm gonna go to bed. I ain't gonna be able to fight it. I'm getting old though. Now my thumbnail is a CME from behind the planet. I don't know if you noticed or not, but our moon used to rise wax and set wax. That motherfucker's rising like a little grin and setting like a frown now. That's a wax and wane every night. And it shouldn't do that. Any of that. It's dancing around the sky. I don't know how old you are, but it used to never do that before 2010. And it's been doing it for a little while now. And our governments are very well aware. And they know why too, because my thumbnail is a CME from behind the planet that makes comet tails point the wrong direction. Kills crops, the GMO crops especially, because it's an ultraviolet sun. You can't see it, but they can. They can see it real good. And they have for about 5 years as it's been getting up on us. The GMO crop's been failing. About 1.5 feet tall, going hermaphroditic at night. My son and I moved into an RV after they offered me a bunker to save him and told me how 3/4 of the population had to die to keep him safe. And we've hit the 310 tribes here in the United States and traveling around warning them what I was aware of. And I've been very voiceful here on YouTube. Lost quite a few channels over some of their censorship bullshit because I've been talking about it for a long time before they started, before it was even a thing. I was talking about the mRNAs and all the alphabet shit and spike proteins and what it would cause and why. I was in great detail. And of course I had quite a few strikes come all of a sudden when they started censorshiping that shit. And I made a decision with my subs that I'm going to go out and hit myself a target audience that already understands in their legends that we live in a multiple sun system and see if we can't do some good for some people that don't get on social media. And we've been meeting with wisdom holders and tradition holders in a lot of nations out here and talking with them, showing them their sky, because I can't control the sky. I can't control you looking at it either, but it's a real simple thing. You set your alarm for moon rise and you look, and then 12 hours later look again. It's upside down, and it shouldn't be. It's that simple. Our government's aware of it. Your government's aware of it. Anyone in the Crown Vatican DC Corporation's very well aware of it.
My fucking water turned to slushy. That's how cold our fridge is.
Nice.
It's at that temperature where it's still liquid, but it turns to ice when you touch it.
Our refrigerator's run by propane.
Yep.
Propane and propane accessories. Fucking can't kill shit.
Look, it's a fucking block of slushy in there.
Well, I'd probably turn that down on
I
that.
already did.
I wanted milk.
Oh.
It's not the right color. It's usually a little thicker and kind of white. He's new. Do I?
Dinner's not just.
Okay, well, I didn't want to bother you while dinner was done. I figured I'd get you to pour me some milk before dinner. See, we're low on milk. I gotta go into town to get some tomorrow. I am a titty baby. I love my moo juice. Can't live without it. I don't eat beef, but I sure as hell drink that fatty liquid they put out. I love it. His swah sure has been crazy. Yes, sir. That's an understatement of the day. It's been just a little bit more than yesterday for quite a few days, hadn't it? And it just added up to some fucking insanity. And yeah, we're at a new plateau, my friend. There's some amazing stuff going on this fall. It is definitely the best show in town. That, and I kind of like the Daily Show. I like to get my news where I can laugh because otherwise I would cry. What nation is becoming in front of my face. It's truly sad. It truly is. I'm glad y'all are here. I do hope y'all have been paying attention. I know you have, Wolf. I'm just saying. Fuck, man. We're in a mess. If we're not ready for it mentally, for what's coming, or what's here, what's happening. I'm glad I knew what was coming and had time to get ready for it because every time I look, I'm like, man, yeah, I could see me losing my fucking nut right now. If I didn't know that they wanted me to, and this is all engineered, if I hadn't expressed spittle with a senator, I'd be all expressing spittle with senators right now. Instead, we're sitting here doing better things. So I'm glad I know. That's for damn sure. I'm glad y'all have been here and understand too. Yes, the slow train wreck has picked up some speed, hasn't it? It's been many years we've been sitting here watching this happen in a very painfully slow manner, and all of a sudden things have just really picked up tempo in space and of course down here because they're marching to that tune, and they have a lot more tools than we do to understand what time it is. They got a better timekeeper than I do. I just ain't. I mean, I suppose we could sit and do the math on it. Come pretty close. I have no doubt. But that's not what's important. That'd make me feel a certain way. Then I'd be concentrating on that all the time. And that's not what we're supposed to be concentrating on. Is it? Who gives a fuck what time it happens? We'll be called if we're in the right frequency. We're still going to be here. So I can tell it's coming soon. These fuckers are dancing to a tune that makes sense. A lot of people call them dumb, out of touch. Oh, he made a mistake. No, none of this is any of that. Any of that headline shit they're passing off. That's not what we're watching. And they have an excuse for everything, and the story lined up and ready, and it should be. It should be expected, because they have been planning this for a while. I gotta keep falling back on if if we were gonna blink out, I don't see the necessity for any of us to know any of these secrets we've uncovered. Why would all of this been laid before us the way it was? Beginning with the hieroglyph. I had gone most of my life and never even looked. Wasn't even curious. Now, as a result, I'm sitting here rolling dice at 1748 hertz and shaking people's water and helping people feel better. And we're all learning how to do that together, you know? And here we found places that they've been looking for a long time in the civilization that was supposedly lost, yet we find out it wasn't. It's just been hidden. We found out how to make it again. We found out how to do that again. Why would we have any of this information? We know how to make the Dendera box work. Non-moving magnet force with a little wire. One little fucking wire goes. Not moving. No moving parts. You're producing electric. It's like, holy shit. Now, if we weren't going to be around to use that again, why in the hell do we have that information? That was really, really bright a minute ago and flashing. Then it went dim, like it's trying to look like a star now. I don't even think you can see it. It went so dim. Damn it. You were just asking about weird lights, and there was one. When it flashes up again. If it does, it's almost so dim I can't see it now. They play games like that. They'll flash out and then they'll go dim. They'll sit there and look like a fucking little dim star for half the night and then they'll flash out again. Fuck, dude. Just over there having a good time. But yeah, nothing like the loop lights. It's just random ones like that. I really like it out here at night too. It's really bright with the moonlight. You can see for miles and miles. and the owls come out. There's a couple of owls down here in this valley somewhere. You hear them every night. Me, who, me. It's just me. Who. Yeah, oh, to think I could have been out here the whole damn time. I'm glad we went up in Cottonwood. I got the lay of the land. I'm glad we came down here and found out it's not even half as far as I thought it was. I thought it was a good distance from Cottonwood down here to Verde. It's not. If there wasn't so many damn traffic circles in the way, you'd get down here in about 15 minutes.
In 1 mile, take the left because we're right on the traffic circle.
Well, the information's been on that wall for centuries, brother. It sure has. A lot of people have looked at it before I did and didn't see what I seen, but the monitors, of course, and it hadn't returned, you know. And at some point, I can't tell you if somebody knew what it said or not. Because I know in the cuneiform they say they couldn't read our language. That's definitely not cuneiform. And it looks like a pantheon. So if I didn't know what we were drawing, if I hadn't, you know, I mean, I'd have thought that was a pantheon, I suppose, and assumed the identity of Thoth. I mean, that's what they did to hide us from ourselves. But how much were they hiding? That is a big question in my head, because I think that's a root of why they fear us. They really just don't understand why we were so magnificent in our lowliness. And we were drawing it right in front of them. I don't know. I don't know how that happens, but we're here, and we've got that information for a reason, bro. I don't see it. All these revelations. I mean, we've been. Where did Jessica come from in the first place? Where did that woman come from? The blue. Out of the blue, she's like, "Can you help me?" I'm like, maybe we can help each other, you know? And then all of a sudden in Oklahoma, the hood blows off the truck in the middle of nowhere, and we're surrounded by another field of fucking handheld effigies. And the one we found matches exactly our head with the same markings on it and the same Trinity glass from Michigan. The rest of them were just beautiful, un-Trinity marked up. Some of them were hematite, some of them were jasper, and they didn't have the hematite. This one definitely came from fucking the same site in Michigan. And it's denoted by the marks on the head, because I've noticed also the ones in Peru, at every site they're different. That head is definitely from the one in Michigan. How did that happen? Why did that happen? If we weren't meant to have this information and all this, how to make this stuff and what really happened in the past, we need to know this. We ain't going to be blinking out. I can tell you that. We've been led to understand this for a reason, and I'm just going to have to stick with it. There's been too many coincidences to lead us to this day. And just that alone it kills an awful lot of fear for me. We've got the information out there. I ain't even got to carry on. Seamus has the information. Fuck, it's his generation we're doing this for. Me, the next generation. Fuck, man, I've lived 57 years. I've left behind a lot of people who didn't make it this far, so I'm feeling pretty blessed just to make it this far. I know the information's not for me. It's for humanity, so we get to a better start once we get cleansed out. There's a lot of people gonna go. That's a blessing in itself. Apparently, we've been recycled for a long time, man. And that's been hidden from us. I would have never believed such a thing a few years ago. That just sounds all fucking crazy. I wasn't even sure if I had a soul
However, the proof exists.
a few years ago. Yeah, well, exactly. I'm like, okay, well, I guess maybe we are being recycled. You just have to accept it at some point. I'm pretty excited that's going to stop. We're going to say that's good news. So let's do this. Okay. I mean, all's well. This life thing's like school. The eternal soul being captured and recycled like that shit ain't cool, man. That's gotta stop. I'm good with that ending coming to a fucking abrupt halt. Everything else fair game. I'd like to see them get up here and help the planet, though. It's gonna need it.
Itch.
Thank you, sir. All right, y'all. It's dinner time.
It's an annoying itch what's cooking.
Hmm?
Inside of my ears been itching as I cook.
Scratch it with a Q-tip. Anyway, we'll do this again tomorrow. We're gonna go see the Apache and go back up to Cottonwood, restock, and come back out and blow some glass this weekend. Love y'all. Remain calm. I'm gonna dig my ketchup off the floor. Then I'm gonna catch a zombie movie. Good night, Chris.